PlayStation 3. A lot of us still play our PlayStation 3s. I am one of them, and I still enjoy it. As of right now, it's almost 2 million. I've heard there's like almost 2 million plus players still on the PlayStation 3. So I guess this rumor could be a thing because now it's saying that Sony may be working on a native PS3 backwards compatibility for the PS5. Now, I see this as a no-brainer because I don't think that Sony realized how many people still be playing the PS3s, but they also have to understand that era, they created some classics back then. You know, I mean, it was almost similar to the PS2, even though the PS2 was really special, but the PS3 got some games that are locked away on that system where nobody else, you know, no other way to play it. I think some of these games you can still play on PlayStation Now, but is that really the same? Is PlayStation Now still a thing? I don't know. But nevertheless, before we get into this, I want to appreciate everybody who's been subscribed to the channel lately. If you found this channel through your recommendations, I really appreciate it. Take the time to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share this video to others. Over here, we just talk about gaming. I give my opinions about topics and everything under the umbrella. And I really appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this. I don't want to talk about this entire article. The link will be down in the description. I just want to talk about games that I feel that should be backwards compatible if this is a thing. If this is a thing, I got a few games right here I want to talk about that should be backwards compatible. And I'm just going to start with the first two off the rip. And I know a lot of people may be talking about this as well. But Infamous 1 and 2, this is a no-brainer. These games need to be backwards compatible like now. If they're, I ain't gonna say now, well, yeah, now, but if once they get this up and running, if this rumor is true, those two games cannot be left off. Even if it's just a situation like how it is at Xbox, it's backwards compatible with the license, not necessarily native like you put the disc in and it works. Even though that there's a possibility based on a credible insider, like it says at the top of this article, that it could be a thing. The next game I want to talk about, I think should be backwards compatible, is this game right here, God of War Ascension. Why nobody talks about this game anymore? To be honest, I don't like the Ragnaroks or the 2018 God of War. I mean, they're not bad. I just don't like them. I like this version of God of War. And if this is going to be a backwards compatibility going to be a thing, this needs to be on there ASAP along with the first two I just mentioned. I'm actually surprised they haven't done a remaster of that like they did with the other God of War, like God of War 3. But there's a whole nother story for another day. Let's get into the other two games that I want to talk about. They're kind of like the same games as well. MotorStorm, which is a beautiful game on the PS3 to this day. And I'm really surprised that nobody talks about this game that much. If I'm not mistaken, no, I'm not going to go down that road because I may be wrong as far as the evolution of MotorStorm. Not going to go there, but that game is beautiful. And another game that has been kind of got a bad rap was MotorStorm Apocalypse. These two games, MotorStorm and MotorStorm Apocalypse, they should be backwards compatible. This game did not really get a fair shot. This game basically was one of those games that was a casualty round, I think it was the what was it, the DDoS or the anonymous situation with PlayStation Network. I think it was around that time when this game came out. This, SOCOM 4, a couple other games, and it just never really took off because of that whole situation. Last but not least, I want to talk about this game, and this game may come out in another form, so this may not be on the list if this rumor is true. I'm really surprised that this game has not been re-released anywhere else and it's locked on the PS3. I'm just be honest. It's kind of criminal. But Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, this is an excellent game so people could play. The people should be able to play this on the PS5. Maybe it'll come out on the Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2. There's rumors that could be the case, and it may not even make it to this backwards compatible situation, but this game is a definite. We should be able to play this game. Now, I know there's emulation out there, and RPC 3 or something like that. I can't remember. I've used it a couple of times to play NCAA football, and it's actually a pretty good emulator. I mean, it runs pretty well, and I just don't. To me, I put it like this: those are really big files to be running on your PS3. I mean, yeah, I know some of them are between 7, and 10 gigabytes, but that adds up considering the PSP library. I also think that these games are like they're going up in price a little bit, but they're cheap. So even if you could run these on the PS5, I highly recommend just go out and buy them. I mean, I don't think Infamous 1 and 2 are that expensive right now, or Guns of the Patriots will even be that expensive. There's a couple of other games that are exclusive to the PS3 that aren't that expensive, but they are going up in price. That in the 360, they're going up in price. So I wouldn't be surprised if on average these games are like $20, $15, which is actually fairly expensive, right now. But if you don't act in the long run, these games could get really, really expensive in a few years. I mean, the PS3 is an excellent console, and I highly recommend you try it out. I mean, who hasn't tried it out? I mean, to be honest, but nevertheless, this is a console that you should, be on, and PlayStation 5 should be running these things backwards compatible, especially with the Xbox running circles around them. I think right now they got like 600 games on the Xbox Series X that can run, Xbox 360 games. And PlayStation need to do something, whether it be this or the PS6. They need to do something because I think it'd be good for a lot of fans because there's some really good games on the console of the PS3 that nobody's really, nobody really can play right now. And with the state of the games are right about now, we could use a refresh on some games that people may have missed out on. But give me your thoughts and opinions. What games you would like to see on the console if it was backwards compatible? I gave you a few of mine already, and I just think that this is something that they should have been trying to work on from the get-go. Maybe some other things out there. Gaikai was a thing, PlayStation Now, but it kind of shows you if this rumor is true that they knew that whole PlayStation Now thing failed. And yeah. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy, and I'm out. Peace.